Hi everyone, this is Niloy. Welcome back to our Dart programming tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will discuss about for each loop. So here is the basic syntax for each loop. We can use for each loop for while we need to process data from a list. We can see in this syntax, here we declare a list, and using this list, we use the for each loop here, and here we can see that a parameter abc here. I will explain about this parameter while we will do coding. So let's start the coding section. Here we declare a list type variable, and the type of every element is string for the list. So now let's use the for each loop. Now we can see that every element of the list type is string, and the return type of for each here is void function, and parameter is void function string. So the type of this for each loops parameter is depend on the type of the list's element we have used here. And let's check the type of the element here. Here we can see type of the element is string. If we change the type here, then we can see the type of the element is integer, and also here the type of the parameter for each loop is integer. This is how the for each loop process. So now let's change the type here again, and let's execute the program. Here we can see the value of every element in the list. The number of loop depend on the length of the list. Here we can see that here we have 3 element in the list, so that the length of the list is 3, and the loop will run or execute the program 3 times. And if we print the element here, we can see every element of the list is printed here. So now let's check another program. Here we can see 1 to 3 here. Now I will use map here to print every element of a map. And now we will use for each loop for a map. Here we need to pass 2 parameter here. One is key and one is value, and we can print both key and value using for each loop here. So now let's see. Now let's run the program and we can see the key value pair of the map that is printed here. So that's how the for each loop work. In this tutorial, I have used list and map, but we will focus on learning for each loop in this video tutorial. I will discuss about list and map later in upcoming tutorials. Practice more for each loop related program for well understanding about this control flow structure. Do not follow only this video series but also follow other resources, especially official document and other popular tutorial based websites. Read recommended books to learn in a best way. Thanks for watching. Happy coding.